right, I got me a Mongoose Ledge X2. I couldn't pass up the deal. The guy needed the money and I needed the Mongoose. In actuality, what I needed was my experience with the Mongoose Ledge, because what you don't know is the Mystery Hardtail that you always see me on, that I have customized, and I really enjoy this bike because when I first got the Mystery Hardtail, it was a 29er, and I put 27.5 inch wheels on it to make it a little bit smaller, but it was a small bike with big wheels. What you don't know is that the Mystery Hardtail, in actuality, it's a Mongoose Stat. It's basically a wall goose, or at least it was. It's not no more. I've done everything in my power to pressure test the bike that I have. I'm always on it. Obviously, it's my favorite. Now, I've got 3 Treks in the back of my shop over here. I've got a GT on the wall. I've got 2 Specialized, and I'm looking at one of my favorite bikes, which is the Diamondback X, very old school. So why do I prefer to ride the Mongoose Stat or the Mystery Hardtail over those? Well, because it's just better for me. Now, that being said, it's not a full suspension. So it was my obligation, to my opinion about a Mongoose, to get a Mongoose Ledge X2. When I found the opportunity, with a little bit of looking, although I was looking for an Ardor as well, or a Mongoose X, an X1. When I found the opportunity to purchase a Ledge X2, I put my feelers out, I sent my energy out into the universe, and one came to me, so I couldn't miss the opportunity. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to give this a test run. I'm not going to change anything. This has, obviously it's dual suspension. It has the same suspension shock that the lower end wal-mart full suspension bikes have. Some other ones that I've rebuilt have the same suspension shock on it, which works just fine for me actually. Now, I haven't done anything to it except readjust the derailleur, which just so happens to be, so far, my favorite thing about this bike, because it has a clutch. A Mongoose full suspension bike with a clutch. I'm blown away. Just, even if it's not any good, just saying that makes absolutely no sense to me, because I've never experienced that in a Mongoose before. The Mystery Hardtail is a 29er. Basically, the Mongoose Stat has been described as a BMX with 29-inch wheels. Coming from BMX and switching to mountain biking, it was kind of a no-brainer. Now, I didn't go out and get a Mongoose Stat on purpose. During the pandemic, I had lots, as I still do, I have lots and lots of bikes to choose from, lots of bicycles to build for other people, for customers, and to give away, like I always say, to people that are getting into fitness. But the one that I chose for myself was the Mongoose Stat. Now, I had to change everything that I felt was just beneath my riding capability. I didn't want to have anything break while I was out on the trail, which many times it actually did. And that's how some things got replaced. But it's 27.5 now. It's absolutely perfect for me, but it is a Mongoose. So what did I decide to do? I came across a Ledge X2, saw the opportunity, took it, brought it home, and now I'm gonna give it a test run. I'm gonna pressure test it. I'm not gonna change anything, at least not yet. If I change anything, it's gonna be for one of 2 reasons. Because as I do with everything, I'm gonna progressively upgrade it. or I'm going to break a few things, and surely out of necessity, obviously, I'm going to have to replace those parts. So hang with me for a bit, all right? Let's have some fun. We'll give this guy a rest and give that one a whirl, okay? See you in a bit. All right, guys. Today's the big day. This is the Mongoose Ledge X2, branded with Element accessories. Normally those would be replaced, but this is a double folded rim. The front suspension has a lockout and a rebound control, which is very impressive, certainly for an Element fork. We'll see how this thing, how it gets down. Let's have some fun. Here we go. All in all, not too bad. Now, I didn't do anything super gnarly, which I won't on this bike until I customize it a little bit. But the forks held up. The drivetrain is decent. I think I'm going to keep it. So that's the Mongoose Ledge 2. Hope you guys enjoyed that. See you next time. Peace.